Little out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game.
And quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
2nd and 17 at the 17-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. Reaches the 40. And he gets this down near the 30.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
This is Irving on second. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 47-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Look to build on that in drives ahead.
We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Hit like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. They're brought out by one of the strongest throwers in the game and a great athlete as well. From Tennessee, Joe Milton. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. He throws a bullet. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early, put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing now on first down. Allen. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Irving on the inside give. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Taken down.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 21-yard line.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Cairo Santos now to try the field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder.
51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly through and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
The Jaguars and their running back about to get back to work. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdown. That's complete inside the 35. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down. He got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Another carry for him. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. 8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They give it to him again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 7-point lead in the first. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars grow their lead to 8.
14. Buccaneers 6. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Up left and Otten makes the grab. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35.
Running left. This is Irving. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
He was taken down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and
Brown
5.
80.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. Really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line.
At their own 15-yard
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 14-6 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
Ready?
Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They start with 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Neil Carrick making that stop. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Cut down the field, Golden. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Let's go!
Trying to work quickly now.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st and goal. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Brought down just shy
Offense
of
working quickly.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to the well again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jaguars lead by 14. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Allen. Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 22-yard line.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Complete to Cade Otton.
Round 80!
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
On first down, Allen. Made by Bucky Irving. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another.
Round 80!
First down. 1st and 10.
Throwing here, Allen. one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Ready? What's that?
Again, Allen to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready?
Allen on third down. He can't escape. Jaguars all over him. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Jaguars back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And among his touchdowns, out of the backfield this season. This one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Running it now out of the gun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. Man, he's been having a great first half. Really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. When you get a run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Milton back to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get more points to end a lopsided first half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars grow the lead now to 22 points. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. The Bucs getting their offense out there just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Allen now on first down. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's up 2nd and 16 at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to talk about from the weekend that was. This a fitting capper to a compelling week. So let's get after it.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Gray now on the return. The Jaguars and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And this one is launched downfield. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
On the give, this is Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here's Allen. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. The Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it's a nice game, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
19 light, ready.
Milton trying for the deep ball. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars trying to end this before the final quarter. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. First down throw for Allen. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
At the 17-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Nickel look by the Jaguars here. Third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third.
Here he goes. Third and long. To the outside. It's intercepted. Savon Revel with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, if you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
A give now from the gun. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What do you call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
17 at the 28-yard line.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Back to throw now, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. A small gain up to about the 32. Down by Caleb Ransom. Third down now, Jaguars going nickel.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
2nd and 8.
Now run here from the gun. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
so much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
The handoff on 3rd and short. He's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Jaguars who have possession, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead they built. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Handoff now out of the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very clean play.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. The give now out of the shotgun. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Jaguars throwing 6 more on the blowout. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plunges, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring 1. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Round 80!
Allen looking to throw. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd and
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Brought in right side by McMillan. And this one doesn't go far.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Jaguars nearing their 6th win this season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Run picks up 6, and that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready?
They give it to him again. Has some daylight through the 40. Again, he's got room. At the 20. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them.
Round 80.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. This is hauled in by Allen on the right side. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Irving here from the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Allen on 3rd and short. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on 2 sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
On the jump.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. They'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Hold ready.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.